Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. And today we'll talk about Hexaware. So Hexaware is a CMM level 5, but it is operated from India, so it's an Indian MNC having more than 10,000 plus employee, and they have good number of project and good number of clients. They are operated from Chennai and Pune and Gurgaon also. So few cities they have a footprint, and they have office outside of India. So if you are joining Hexaware, possibly you may get an on-site opportunity also. So their interview process it is slightly difficult because they have normally 1 to 2 rounds of coding test as in you will be shared a link for, so suppose you are a developer, a full stack developer possibly, then you will be shared a possibly Java or .NET or Python or Angular link with some multiple choice and some coding test. So you need to write some code and you need to compile it and you need to run the test cases. So if you able to score around 50 to 60%, more than 60%, I think you will able to get a call. So that is the first process, and they will be having one more round for technical. And if you are joining as a senior resource, you can have one more technical with the architect. So you may expect around 2 to 3 rounds of rounds of technical interview, 1 round of machine test or online test, and then the HR will be call with the HR. So process is quite lengthy, but it is smooth, but it is slightly difficult. The reason being they kept it difficult is like, they are kind of something, mostly I think they are kind of a body shopping. Sometimes they used to send their employee to the client location, or they used to directly work with the client. So if you are not able to perform well, they need to, like, terminate your employment. So if you are not very sure about your technology or about your role, don't join this company. They have a little bad reputation in the market. In YouTube, if you search some video, you can see some of the employees get terminated. But that due to, like, longer notice period and longer bench period. So nobody will accept, like, more than 90 days bench period. They will try to allocate in a project, but it is, since it is not like that, or TCS or Accenture, well, you will have a lot of project. You can easily switch. If you are not able to perform in one project, you can get release, and you can try to explore your opportunity in the next project. But here in Hexaware, since this company is little small, so that opportunity you might not get. So if you are only sure that you are hardcore technical, or if you are joining such a role, maybe which you have already done, if like the reason being, don't fake, like you cannot escape basically. If you are joining from Hexaware, from some other company you may switch here and there and try to, like, grab some knowledge. But here, from the day one, you need to perform. They will give a laptop, and whatever job is expected, they will ask you to deliver from the very first day. So that is my suggestion if you are having a plan to join Hexaware. And one more thing, Hexaware does provide decent salary. So compared to other service based company, they used to provide slightly higher salary. But one more bad point is they don't provide that much of good hike. So even if you are joining Exaware in middle, I mean, maybe lateral entry, then try to grab as much as possible. But because your next hikes could be very minimal, like it would be between 1 to 5%. So that is one problem of Exaware. Now we'll talk about the offer letter first, then I'll go to the joining bonus part. So offer letters is very basic, like they have only 3 pages offer letter, not much. So this position is offered system analyst, G5 band. System analyst means like is a technical lead, so they have this uh, like, name as a system analyst, but it is a technical lead. After that, they have a architect role. The system analyst, if perform well, they'll promote it to architect role. And this is a Pune office. This is basically their head office. They operated from Mumbai, basically Maharashtra. And this is pretty much like new offer letter. And if you see other terms and condition, they have mentioned not much. And the exciting part is to see their salary breakdown. So this is again simple. The basic component 55,000 rupees, and no monthly components. We'll see the annual component. It's 6.6, which is in turn 55,000. HR is 50% of that, so 3,30,000. Straightforward. Convenience is 19,000. So if you divide it by 12, I think 1,800 per month, which is again like a standard one. And rest all they are giving as flexi component. So this 9.5 lakhs, you'll get a flexi component, so that you can divide, you can go with the LTA, you can take the food coupon, you can do a hell lot of other reimbursement with this amount, so that you can save tax. And then medical allowances is 15,000 rupees. so 1250 rupees per month. So 19.74 is the fixed component, which is pretty good at this point. And then in like in terms of Pune also, this salary is decent. Now variable pay, they have 5% variable pay of their fixed component. So 1.1 is 1 lakh 1000 10,000 is variable pay. But I have heard like they don't pay the entire amount, so it is depend on your performance and company performance, and again like your project performance. So if you may expect around 80 to 90,000, but post tax it will be under 60,000. Now you need to pay like 3,500 per year contribution as your medical coverage. So that is pretty much less. I think 3,500 per year is less. And this amount, 33,000 rupees for gratuity, and 12% of the basic, around 80,000 your PF. So 1.12 will be deducted. But again, like this PF anyway will be deposited your PF account, but his gratuity is something that you need to spend approximate 5 years in order to get the advantage of gratuity. Otherwise, this money will be forfeited. So that is 20.22 lakhs CTC that they have shown. And if you see some more notes here, basically they have told like a statutory bonus will be applicable per month with your salary. So statutory bonus is not something which is this performance bonus. It will be comes under this one, like flexi bucket. So now also they told about the gratuity. It will be like it will be as per the government law. So you need to spend 5 years. So it is not 5 years exactly. For us it is 4.10 years exactly. So that is all about Hexaware payslip. Now if I go to the joining bonus component, so if you are joining early, make sure you ask for the joining bonus. They will not add this joining bonus into the offer letter, but they will share a joining bonus letter, and that is must. Like if you have the joining bonus letter, only if you'll get the money, otherwise not. So if you see the joining bonus here, so they actually offer joining bonus of 50,000, one time joining bonus of 50,000 rupees. So when you are joining that organization, make sure you have have a you accepted this, and then you get signed, and it is signed by the HR, like the onboarding HR, who is that time available. You just do a proper sign. If you are not if you are having a virtual onboarding, that make sure you take authorization from your virtual HR that you got a joining bonus, and this joining bonus will process your first month salary. And then if you are resigning or you're terminating your employment within 12 months, or if they are terminating on the performance ground, so they have added this clause that I have told, if you are not so sure, please do not join this company, because they can terminate employee based on their performance in very first year. So they you need to pay back that particular amount if you are uh, not staying more than 12 months. So that is all about Hexaware. It's a pretty decent company uh, to work with. And if you need more information, please just drop a comment in my comment section. Thank you.